This is an urgent reminder for you, my beloved one, because I am placing before you a message about provision, breakthrough, and a season of restoration that you have quietly prayed for over a very long time. My child, stop in this moment. Do not let the noises out there pull you too quickly away from what I want to speak into your heart. This is not an empty promise meant to move you for a passing moment, nor is it a call that should make you chase after the glitter of money. I come as a father who has seen you in the days when you stood under pressure, who has seen the nights when you stayed awake because of the needs you had to handle, who has seen the tears you hid away while wondering when it would finally be your turn to feel lighter. I have heard your voice in silence, and today I want to remind you that you have not been forgotten, not been pushed aside, not been defined by the past seasons of lack. In the middle of a world full of noise, false promises, distractions, and voices that confuse the heart, I still know how to call your name with gentleness. Perhaps you thought you stopped here only by chance, but I want you to look deeper. There are moments I place along your path, like a small lamp, not so you will worship the moment, but so you will recognize that I am still guiding you. You asked for clarity, for an opened way, for a sign that I still see your burdens. And this word comes to tell you that I see the pressure accumulating in your life. I see you trying to maintain a smile, while inside you still carry unanswered questions. I see you watching doors open for others, feeling happy for them, yet aching inside because you do not know when your own door will begin to move. But my beloved child, listen to me carefully. The financial breakthrough I am preparing is not merely a number, an amount of money, or a sudden surprise that touches your hands. True breakthrough begins when the fear of lack no longer rules your heart. It begins when you no longer wake up every morning feeling crushed by tomorrow. It begins when you learn to see money as a tool placed under wisdom, not as a master that makes you tremble. I can open the way through a new opportunity, a timely helper, an open job, a profitable idea, a repayment, an invitation, or a door you never imagined. But no matter what method I use, the deeper thing I want to do is release you from the cycle of anxiety, shame, and the feeling of always being left behind. There is an emergency taking place in your inner life, not to make you panic, but to awaken you. Darkness often does not only want to take what you have, it wants you to believe that you are not worthy to receive what is good. It whispers that you have waited too long, that your prayers are not strong enough, that debt, lack, and disappointments are your destiny. But I speak to you that those words do not come from me. I do not call you by the name of lack. I do not call you by the name of unpaid bills, failures, unfinished months, or old sorrows. I call you my child, one who is still being led, still being prepared, still being lifted up in my most beautiful timing. I have remembered your endurance. You kept walking when nothing outside proved that things would change. You helped others when you yourself needed to be lifted. You gave kindness while your own heart still carried many wounds. You tried to keep believing even when there was no sign before your eyes. Do not think those things are small. Seeds sown in silence do not disappear simply because they have not yet risen from the ground. There are things I have kept in the hidden place. waiting for the right season to sprout. There are prayers that seem delayed, but in truth, I was preparing them in a more enduring way than you once imagined. Therefore, when I say that your name is remembered in the season of breakthrough, receive it with humility, not with haste. Do not let greed disguise itself as faith, and do not let doubt choke hope. I do not want you to run after every great promise without discernment. True blessing from me always comes with light, peace, and integrity. It does not force you to deceive, does not require you to trade away dignity, does not pull you away from purity, and does not make you proud or cold. What I give will help you live more brightly, more generously, more wisely, and closer to me. If an opportunity comes, bringing only haste, confusion, and uneasiness, slow down, bring it into prayer. Let my peace be the gatekeeper of your decisions. You've watched others be blessed and wondered whether you had been forgotten. I want you to lay that question down. I do not operate according to human comparison. Someone else's season does not steal yours. Someone else's door does not close the door I have for you. When I prepare something for you, it carries the mark of the journey you have walked, the lessons you have learned, and the things I have formed within you through tears and waiting. What I am doing is not only meant to fill your hands, but also to steady your heart. I want you to enter provision without fear, receive what is good without suspicion, and steward blessing without losing me. Remember that if abundance comes, it must be kept with wisdom. Do not spend in panic just because you once lacked. Do not boast in order to prove something to those who once looked down on you. Do not give because you are manipulated by guilt. Do not hold everything back because you fear tomorrow will be empty. Let me teach you how to build, how to be disciplined, how to sow what is good, how to prepare for the future, how to lift up the right people, and how to say no to what carries no peace. I do not bless you so that blessing can rule over you. I bless you so you may live more freely, serve more effectively, love more purely, and become a testimony that my mercy can renew even a story that seemed to have been written by lack. Now, open your heart before me. Say that you are ready to step out of poverty thinking, ready to leave the fear that you are always being left behind, ready to receive provision without allowing it to take my place in your heart. I am doing something greater than what you can see. I am unleashing the invisible chains of debt, anxiety, insecurity, and disappointment. I am teaching you that true abundance is not only found in an account, but also in peace, clarity, a family made lighter, a grateful heart, and upright steps. My beloved child, do not ignore this word with coldness, but do not receive it with haste either. Let it settle within you like a seed planted in good soil. I have seen you, heard you, and kept you through many difficult seasons. I can still open the way, still bring help at the right time, still turn delay into preparation, still cause what seemed closed to become a new beginning. Keep walking with pure faith. Keep your eyes fixed on me. And when the season of provision opens, you will know that it is not only a financial miracle, but the deep restoration of a life loved, guided, and covered by my unchanging grace. You have walked through seasons when you thought you only had enough strength to survive, only enough breath to make it through one more day, only enough hope not to collapse along the way. I know those seasons, my beloved child. I know the mornings when you woke with a heavy heart, wondering how much longer you would have to keep managing. I know the times when you stood before a door with all the faith you had left, only to watch it close without understanding why. I know the rejections you heard so often that they began to make you afraid even to hope. But today I want you to hear my voice clearly over your life. Heaven has spoken a yes that no human hand can shut. That word is not weak, not fragile, not dependent on the mood of others or the movements around you. It is a word established by my power, by my mercy, and by the plan I have long kept for you. This miracle of provision is not a coincidence, nor is it something that passes by and disappears. I have chosen you for this season not only so you may survive, but so you may step into abundance with purpose. I do not want you to remain used to barely having enough, always living in a posture of shrinking back, calculating every little thing, and fearing every time a new need appears. I want you to understand that I am not lacking in my giving. When I fill, I do not only fill the emptiness in your hands, I also heal the fear in your heart. Your cup is about to overflow in a way that will leave you still, realizing that the years of waiting were not meaningless. And this will happen before the eyes of those who once thought you would not overcome, would not rise, and could not move beyond the place where they saw you fall. You will not need to exhaust yourself chasing blessing as though you are someone left behind. When my timing comes, blessing will find you through the paths I have prepared. It will come through a door you did not expect. A timely conversation, a quiet arrangement, an awakened idea, an opportunity that seems small but carries within it an entire new season. The adversary tried to convince you that all of this was only your imagination, that you were hoping too much, that it would be better to reduce your faith so you would not be disappointed. But I'm your Father, the provider, the one who opens a way where there seems to be no way, the one who uses the little to nourish many, the one who calls life to rise from the place that seemed finished. Do you think your lack can make things difficult for me? Do you think closed doors can lock my hand? When I say your name has been called into a season of release, it means no power of darkness can stop what I have appointed. Delay has never been refusal. It was preparation. It was the time I used to train you, to teach you discernment, to remove the fearful mindset from you, and to make the roots of your faith grow deeper in me. There are things that, if they had come earlier, you would not have been able to keep in peace. There are blessings that, if placed in your hands while your heart was still controlled by wounds, could have become burdens instead of support. But I have worked within you through every waiting season. I have matured you in silence. I have taught you that your source is not in people, not in circumstances, not in the numbers before your eyes, but in me. This is the moment you prayed for in silence. I saw you give even when it hurt your heart. I saw you give when you yourself had almost nothing left. I saw you help others while wondering how you would manage. Those things were not overlooked before me. Your generosity has spoken in the holy place. Your quiet obedience has opened doors you did not know were waiting for you. You did not give in order to purchase my blessing, but your trusting heart became good soil for me to sow restoration. What is coming to you is not only money, it is relief. It is the restoration of honor. It is recognition after seasons of being overlooked. It is a holy reversal, where what once made you bow your head will become the place where I lift you to stand upright. What I am about to pour into your life will not be like an amount received and then spent away. It is provision with the power to break chains that have stretched across generations. You are not being blessed only for yourself. You are being blessed to change the flow in your family. What your parents once lacked, I can place into your hands to manage with wisdom. The things those before you prayed for in tears, I can cause you to become the one who carries the answer. Cycles of lack, fear, debt, anxiety, and shame have no right to keep naming your family as destiny. I am writing a new story over your name. From now on, you do not need to live like someone always waiting for the next disaster. You are called to live as one whom I have kept, guided, and brought into responsible abundance. That is why I tell you not to tell everyone, not because you must live in fear or bitter suspicion, but because not everyone near you can carry pure joy before what I am doing. There are people who smile, but their hearts do not bless. There are people who ask questions, but only so they can compare. There are hearts that have not been healed, and when they see me lift you up, they do not rejoice but quietly envy. Guard this word. Protect this moment. There are miracles that need to be kept in secrecy until they grow large enough to testify for themselves. Not everyone deserves to hear what I am working behind the curtain. There are things that should remain between you and me until the proper time. My beloved child, the waiting did not destroy you, it prepared you. The rejections did not remove you, they redirected you. The closed doors did not end the story, they protected you from places that were not meant for you. Now, my yes is standing over your life. Step into this season with open hands, a tender heart, and eyes fixed on me. I will not only make sure you have enough to live, I will teach you to live in abundance with purpose. I will not only place something new in your hands, I will place new peace in your heart. And when everything is revealed, you will know that I was with you from beginning to end. Quietly keeping, quietly preparing, quietly bringing you to the day when even you will have to say, "My Father is truly faithful." Do not confuse this silence with absence, my beloved child, because I have always been nearer to you than you thought. There are seasons when I do not speak in the way you expect, but that does not mean I have left you. There are days when you do not see clear signs, but that does not mean my hand has stopped working. When you feel abandoned, I am protecting you from things you have not seen. When they walk away, I am redirecting you from a place that no longer fits what I am preparing. When a door closes, when a call is not answered, when an effort seems to fail, do not quickly call it final rejection. There are things you call loss, but in my wisdom, they are protection. There are things you call delay, but in my timing, they are arrangement. There are things you call silence, but in truth, I am working in the hidden place, so all things may work together for your good. And now, I am turning a new page in your story. You are entering a chapter called favor. And favor cannot always be explained by human reasoning. It can only be received by a heart of gratitude and trust. Favor does not ask how your past has been judged. Favor does not wait for everyone to agree before it arrives. Favor does not need to be proven by the approval of the crowd. When I decide to lift you, gossip cannot hold you back. When I decide to open the way, old doors cannot lock your future. When I place my favor upon you, those who once waited to see you fail will have to witness that you have been lifted by invisible hands, preserved by tireless love, and guided by the one who has never forgotten your name. Many people around you may be watching to see whether you will fall. They may only see your silent moments, your hidden seasons, the periods when you had nothing to prove. But they do not see what I am doing within you. They do not see the nights when I kept you from breaking. They do not see the times I lifted you when no one knew how tired you were. They do not see the quiet preparation, the hidden training, the lessons of patience, humility, and trust I planted in you through every difficult season. I am God, the one who lifts the humble. I am the one who protects those who are quiet. I do not need noise to do something great. I can prepare a breakthrough in a place where others thought there was only delay. I am not late, my child. I am perfect in my timing. You may think you have waited too long, prayed too much, and passed through too many days without seeing anything change. But I want you to know that my timing for you has not been lost, forgotten, or stolen. The divine clock has struck, and this is the appointed time for me to begin revealing what has been prepared in the hidden place. What I am bringing is not only outward provision, not only numbers in an account, not only a financial change that makes your burden lighter. What I am bringing is also peace in your heart, the end of persistent fear, the release of anxieties that have clung to you for too long, and the breaking of a survival way of life that made you constantly strain just to get through each day. This miracle will not only touch your hands, it will touch the way you breathe, the way you sleep, and the way you think about tomorrow. I want to bring you out of the state of constantly fearing what will happen next. I want to remove from you the feeling that you must keep everything from falling apart by yourself. I want to teach you to live in stability, in an overflowing flow, in the rest you have lacked for too long. You will no longer be controlled by the fear of lack, as before. You will no longer stay awake all night in anxiety, wondering whether you will have enough strength to face tomorrow. I am preparing for you a season where your sleep will be calmer, your steps firmer, your heart brighter, and your faith no longer dragged down by old pressures. And yes, it may happen suddenly. Suddenly, an email arrives at the right time. Suddenly, a phone call opens what you did not expect. Suddenly, a door you thought was tightly shut begins to open. Suddenly, a burden is lifted. Suddenly, favor is released. Suddenly, you realize that what I do in one moment can surpass what you tried to arrange by yourself across many seasons. But you must understand that what is sudden to you is not random to me. I have prepared for a long time. I have woven every detail. I have placed the right person, the right timing, the right word, and the right opportunity in the right position. When it is revealed, you will see the surprise. But I saw it beforehand in my loving plan. I do not choose randomly. I choose with my heart. I saw your heart in the seasons when no one applauded. I saw you keep believing when nothing made sense anymore. I saw you still try to praise in empty rooms, when there was no answer, no evidence, no clear sign that anything would change. I saw you trust when you were weary, pray when your tears had run dry, and keep walking while your heart was still trembling. Those things have not been forgotten before me. Faithfulness in the hidden place carries great value in my eyes. What others did not see. I remembered what you thought was small. I received as an offering of love. That is why your name is placed upon this miracle, and no one can erase it. No word of doubt can cancel what I have appointed. No delay can steal what I have prepared. No person can take from you the portion I have kept for you. Receive this seriously, not with arrogance, but with reverence and gratitude. Prepare your heart to enter favor without losing humility. Keep me at the center when blessing comes. Remember that what I give is not only so you may feel lighter, but so you may live more fully according to the purpose I placed within you. Stay close to me, my beloved child, because this new chapter will not only bring change, it will reveal that I have always been with you. Even in the seasons when you thought everything was only silence, I have counted every tear of yours. My beloved child, I have recorded every sleepless night. I have heard every whispered prayer you thought had simply dissolved into the air. Not one sigh from you has been ignored. Not one moment of weakness has been taken lightly by me. Not one time when you tried to rise quietly has gone unseen by me. You have walked through long seasons with a tired heart. You have wondered so many times whether I truly heard you, whether your prayers were being held somewhere or had been forgotten. But today I speak to you that all of those things came before me. Your tears were not meaningless. Your sleepless nights were not wasted. Your silent prayers were heard, remembered, and placed into the timing I have chosen. I chose this moment in time to call your name, because heaven is ready to move on your behalf. This is not a coincidence. This is not random comfort arriving just when you are weak. This is confirmation that I have had my eyes on you for a long time. And now my hand is beginning to reveal what has been prepared in the hidden place. Even the gates of lack are trembling, because I, the Almighty, have declared a divine release over your life. The things that once kept you in the feeling of lack, fear, struggle, and constant survival will no longer have the right to rule as before. I am opening a new movement, a new flow, and a new release that you cannot create by your own strength. Your name has not been forgotten on my list. Your portion has not been lost. What I have appointed for you has not been taken by someone else. What others thought you would never receive. What even you sometimes doubted because you had waited so long. I am now bringing forth with my power and my speed. I am not limited by small human thinking. I am not stopped by mockery, doubtful looks, wrong judgments, or your current circumstances. When I decide to release, no hand can hold it back. When I decide to open a way, no old door can stop your steps. When I decide to bless, it does not need permission from those who once did not believe in you. Be ready to receive things you do not even have enough space to imagine. I do not say this so you will become proud, but so you will enlarge your heart in trust. There are blessings that require a prepared heart. There are breakthroughs that require a mind no longer choked by fear. There are large doors that require you to enter with humility, wisdom, and peace. Therefore, let me enlarge your inner capacity. Let me remove from you the old limits, old words, and old memories that once made you think you were only allowed to live at a small level. I do not call you into abundance so you will forget me. I call you into abundance so you will understand that I am the source that never runs dry. My child, the enemy tried to cover your ears. He wanted to drown out my voice with confusion, discouragement, and fear. He wanted to make you so tired that you no longer wanted to listen, so hurt that you no longer wanted to believe, so confused that you no longer recognized guidance. He did not want you to hear this word, because he knows what will happen when you truly hear it. Your faith will rise. Wakefulness within you will be awakened. Your heart will begin to understand that you are more precious to me than you ever dared to believe. When you realize that you are loved, chosen, and marked by me, the lies that once bound you will lose their power. When you realize that I am still speaking, the false silence of fear will be broken. But he has failed. You are still here. After everything that tried to make you give up, you are still listening. After the seasons that exhausted you, you still have a small flame of faith. After the words that made you doubt your worth, you are still being called by me with the name Beloved. And now you know that you are chosen, favored, and marked for this miracle, not because you are perfect, but because you belong to me, not because you have never been weak, but because I have placed my hand upon your life, not because you created the path yourself, but because I am the one opening the way before you. If there is still even one spark of belief in your heart that I am still the God who multiplies what is small, let that faith rise stronger than yesterday. Let heaven and earth hear your agreement, not only through words, but through the way you continue walking in trust. Let your life declare that you no longer agree with fear. Let your heart proclaim that I am your source, your provider, your restorer, the one who makes what seems little become overflowing in my hands. You do not need to see the entire miracle before you believe. You only need to believe the one who is doing that miracle. Therefore, stand firm, my beloved child. Prepare your heart for the shift. Keep gratitude on your lips, humility in your heart, and wakefulness in every step. I am opening what was held back. I am releasing what was prepared. I am bringing you into a season where old tears will become new testimony. Sleepless nights will be replaced by peaceful sleep, and silent prayers will be answered in a way that makes you know I have never taken my eyes off you. What I have begun will not stop halfway, and what I have called your name to receive will come at the right time, under my protection and my power.